And we thank you for joining us again for more of our coverage. I'm Doug Proffitt.
And I'm Connie Leonard. We want to get right to Jody Meiman from Louisville Emergency Management Agency, who is here to talk more about the city's response to the crash. So, Jody, thanks so much for being here.
Jody, you're joining us via
Thank you for having
Zoom.
me.
You're joining us via Zoom right now, and I know you've been very busy with meetings. You heard Todd Inman in his briefing today about the investigation. What is the city's involvement right now, and as this goes into the weekend and next week?
Yeah, so, today we are still working significantly, for the search and recovery, operation here on site. We're running parallel to that as well as the environmental cleanup part. There's so much going on site, like everybody's saying, it's a very large area, and there's so much to be done, but I can't say enough about everybody that's come on site. We've got about 100 people here each day. That's followed up, from the other night during the initial response, with probably having 250 to 300 responders on site.
Jody, of the 100 who are there today, who are we talking about that are still here with us in Louisville?
So we've got environmental cleanup companies, Health and Sewer District, our local health department, state health department, federal EPA, along again with some contractors. We've got our local fire, EMS, Louisville Metro Police is on scene, and they're working again, doing some search and recoveries of the site, along with the NTSB, along with their investigation.
Jody, you talk about the search and recovery. Is it your fear that the 9 people unaccounted for are there in the debris field?
Right now, we're really getting those numbers straight. We've been working with the Family Assistance Center and with the Victim Services Unit, with LMPD to really nail those numbers down, especially after we took the 12 out and put them in the hands of the coroner the other night to work on that, to further work on that identification. We're still moving, like, if we have one on site, we're still moving, very, very methodically with dignity and respect to try to, make sure that we get everyone located on here. And there's some very, significant challenges on site as well. We've got some heavy equipment that's probably coming in tonight or first thing in the morning, because we're not able to get into places, under places, without some of this heavy equipment. So we're going to be working through the weekend to get those things done.
Jody, have you also been part of helping some of the business owners get back in over there near the airport today?
So one of the things, we've developed a plan, and we've started to contact some business owners to get them in here. One of the challenges is, like I mentioned, the environmental cleanup, specifically, and it's not necessarily just in streams adjacent to the site, but it's on the road. We've had to develop a decontamination plan for, simply vehicles that are driving up and down the road, so that they're not cross-contaminating and taking anything off site. Louisville Gas and Electric and KU, my sincere condolences go out to, the family at LG&E for what they've been through. But they're working on site. We've had to have pole replacement, wire replacement. There's steps that have to be taken place before we can physically allow people to come back in, and some of these places, some of the businesses have to be released by the NTSB because there could be debris in or around on their property. So there's a lot of components that have to be done, but we're very, in the short range, we plan on allowing people to come in and at least check their facilities out.
All right, Louisville Metro Emergency Services Director, thank you so much. Jody Meiman joining us live via Zoom tonight. Connie?